rights and pro-democracy group has called on the Nigerian government to stop its clampdown on citizens and release the convener of #RevolutionNow, Comrade Omoyele Sowore, who was arrested on New Year's Eve. In a statement on Friday, the group said it is critical that the Nigerian government does not use its powers to undermine people's right to freedom of assembly and association. The group condemned the detention of Sowore and other pro-democracy activists by men of the Nigeria Police Force. It also enjoined the Nigerian government to respect human rights in 2021 and stop any action that undermines freedom of association, speech, and that of the press. The statement partly reads, "The encroachment of fundamental rights of Nigerians by the authorities is unbecoming, and this intolerable attitude towards activists and pro-democracy advocates by the government must be condemned by all and sundry. This is not the first or second time that Sowore's rights are being violated by the authorities. The repeated attempts by the security agencies to always arrest and detain Sowore on trumped-up charges and fictitious cases of conspiracy are part of a brazen attempt to suppress his voice. We strongly condemn the incessant targeting of Sowore and other young activists advocating for good governance. Freedom of assembly is a fundamental right and no one should be hounded on account of exercising his or her fundamental rights." It will be recalled that Sowore was arrested on August 3, 2019 in Lagos by the Department of State Services, Nigeria's domestic intelligence agency with a history of repression. He was moved to the agency's headquarters in Abuja, where he was illegally detained for 144 days despite different court orders for his release. The Department of State Services accused Sowore of baseless crimes like money laundering. The security agency claimed he was plotting to overthrow President Muhammadu Buhari, even though it failed to produce evidence to substantiate his claim. He was subsequently arraigned for treason, but had pleaded not guilty. The activist-cum-journalist was granted bail in November 2020, but part of the conditions restrict him to Abuja. Nigerians on social media have called for his release with #free Sowore, as his whereabouts remain unknown. The police have yet to issue any statement on his arrest. Well, everyone is aware of this whole thing. Everyone is really aware. Well, protest is not a crime, but revolution is a criminal offense, and Sowore deserves to go to jail for 36 years. Okay? Like, seriously? Then why did they not put him in jail? What are they waiting for? Since they have all the evidences against him, why did they not take him? Why are you restricting him to Abuja? If really you know that he has done the unthinkable, why releasing him? Of course, this one is, they don't understand. So those who are killing people, those Amajiria people, they call them all of this one is from the north, so you not even be surprised. But they can negotiate with those who are taking people's lives. Do you know what it means to have life? Well, that is why Boko Haram will finish killing your brother. Then your old generation is supposed to spend the rest of their lives in dungeon. Can you define or expatiate what the meaning of revolution is in your little knowledge, low brain? If Sowore deserves 36 years in jail because of revolution, then Buhari deserves 36 times 36, which is 1,296 years jail, because he was the headmaster of revolution during Goodluck Jonathan. All of you will see what will happen if you don't release that. I see you want civil war, and it's coming closer. Well, this Mustafa, whatever. Okay, now you know that protest is not a crime. For goodness sake, try and be objective, at least for once. So stop fanning embers of sentiments. This Mustafa, in 2011, General Muhammad Buhari, the candidate of the Congress for Progressive Change, called for a revolution in Nigeria. So what did you have to say? This to say about this now. Of course, this one does not know what he's talking about. Today is the commemoration of Buhari's coup that dethroned a democratically elected government. He always liked to mark the day with brutality and violation of human rights of his people. Today's arrest of Sowore is an example. A leopard never changed his spots. And the only thing they understand, the only thing you understand, any little thing, oh, they want to remove his government, because that was what he did. Any little thing, they want to remove his government, because he was even saying it there. The reason why he overthrew the government of Shagari, he made mention when he was even writing to the British people, saying because of corruption, because of this and this and this, and those are the things that are happening now, and people are pointing it to him, and so he believes that the next thing is for him to be removed. Well, this government is just making Sowore more popular by arresting him. The said arrest is a needless one and an act of celebrating triviality by Buhari-led administration. Sowore is beginning to assume position of hero in our climb now. They would have allowed Sowore to do his crossover night in his own way, as long as it doesn't affect other people. Maybe he was high on weed. In Yanga they sleep, trouble go wake am. Tomorrow they say that they were not able to perform because of protests. They should leave Sowore alone and face governance. You are not getting things right and you want people to keep quiet. Peaceful protests are allowed everywhere in the world. It should not be different in this contraption created by Britain. Well, why this arbitrary arrest early in the new year? Of course, there should be protest, a peaceful one for that matter. It's surprising that this year we usher in unlawful arrest as it amounts to human rights violation. Where exactly do we go from here? There's not been a change in terms of progress in this nation. Like I foreseen this when Sarah reporters were writing news against a Governor Seyi Makinde government last December. I asked them who are they working for faction APDP or APC, and I said Sowore will remember he spent months in their DSS custody. Then Sarah reporters reported that the government distributed palliatives as Christmas gifts to citizens. Now that what I foresee has happened to him now. Someone who doesn't know whether he is the president of the country, while some are warming up how they will destroy Nigeria to nothing. For God's sake, why don't we allow peace to reign instead of these protests that have no bearing to the common man on the streets? I'm no longer a supporter of Buhari anymore because of the way he's running the country. We should all continue to pray so that he can have soft landing. Wow, this government is so insensitive. They are just digging their own grave and making people like Sowore more popular by arresting him. They don't understand that too, because they just believe that anybody that wants to stand their way, they just have to clear the person. So guys, let's hear your opinion concerning the ultimatum the Serap has given to them.